for our final house, we're heading for the wild western coast, to Fosnavåg, a region renowned for outdoor living and, of course, fjords.
And it's here that we've arranged to meet owner Peter. He's giving us a lift as the house is only accessible by boat. Our destination for the night is a home on its own island, designed as the ultimate weatherproof bolt hole.
Some
clouds coming in.
It's storm clouds are gathering.
I think this looks like a pretty robust house, though, Caroline, even if there is a storm coming. Well, this is a front door, I think. This gives battening down the hatches.
I thought it was just going to be a window, but it's actually you go straight into the house. It's extraordinary so far, isn't it?
The owners wanted to be able to use their holiday home all year round, so it needed to cope with extreme weather. The architect designed a building that totally transforms as soon as it's opened up.
This is one of the best entrances to a house. I don't know whether it's because of where we come from, but we are trained to going up a small path and opening a front door, and this couldn't be more different, and yet somehow it couldn't be more Norwegian.
Architects faced two challenges. Not only did the house have to sit directly on the existing footprint of the boathouse that blew away, it also had to pack in everything an inaccessible house would need. They designed a 3-story packing case of steel, glass and timber. The form is straightforward. On the ground floor is an open-plan kitchen, dining and living room. Above, divided by 2 floating staircases, are the bedrooms for family and guests. And on top, an open-plan attic space. The remarkable part, besides its position, is the heavy-duty outer shell protecting the whole structure with 17 timber shutters that can be opened and closed depending on the weather.
There's nothing lightweight about this place, is there?
Nothing at all.
It's really beefy, every aspect of it. Everything weighs a lot. Everything's heavy and extremely well made.
The robust shell is in stark contrast to the soft, honey-hued interior. It's breathtaking.
The minute you come inside, you feel safe, you're out of the elements, and this is a good space, isn't it?
It's quite a modest space at the same time. It isn't huge. And it's interesting how this staircase structures this space. So this is the device by which these areas are zoned.
This staircase is sort of magically floating in the air, and I don't imagine that's just because it looks great. I think it's also because, presumably, this concrete floor could take a huge amount of water washing in and no harm would come to this.
This is a bit like being on a boat, though, isn't it? I feel a little bit like I'm on this fantastic ferry, you know, sailing out to sea.
Yes, it is. It's like being on board ship. And all the colours are so subtle, this kind of pinkish, beautiful leather.
I like the fact that the warehouse roughness can coexist with this...
luxury.
Yeah.
A luxurious item in the room. It brings a whole new feel to the place, doesn't it?
And it's not just the odd single item. Every element of this house, both large and small, has been meticulously considered.
Time to choose my bedroom.
From the bedrooms to the attic space, everything is so substantial, yet cosy. It almost makes the idea of sleeping on a rock in the middle of the sea seem sensible. Ah, that's for me.
Want some glasses?
Yes, please.
The big ones.
Yeah, I think I will. Thank you. The mood of this place has altered since the sunset, hasn't it? Looking out there, I can see the twinkling lights of houses on the mainland and still hear the water. The character of the building has altered dramatically.
And after a good night's sleep, I can totally see the attraction of living on a rock.
You going in?
I'm not sure how crazy this is, and I think I'm just going to have to go straight in. Whoa.
Hi, morning.
While Piers defrosts, owners Peter and Mariana drop by to share their catch of the day. The island has belonged to Peter's family for generations.
It used to be a boathouse for a fishing boat. The foundation was here, and 9 years ago, I got the idea maybe we should build something here.
It wasn't built here, was it? It was built off-site, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was difficult to find something to build it, actually. It's a challenge. And then after a while, we finally found a local entrepreneur that said, I'll take the challenge.
I shall be sad to say goodbye to this house. It's just a joy from beginning to end.
I think Norway is a really unusual country in that landscape, weather, climate, culture, geography, geology is under all of their skin all of the time in everything they do. And that's so evident in all of the buildings.
We've seen the evolution of that wonderful little Norwegian cottage into some of the most extraordinary buildings that, just like the Norwegians themselves, not only know how to deal with weather, but absolutely love it. Come on, sweetie, let's do it.